Hello, guys. Agent of Doubt here again for another late night ramble, and then I'm going to go to sleep. But this will probably be enough ramble to even put myself to sleep because I'll be talking about numbers, the maths. So I haven't posted in a minute, and that's because I've been just taking in a lot of information and trying to, you know, make a pattern out of all the synchronicities that I've been seeing. But I'll say that part of my bias in all this is that I'm an addiction counselor, and what I'm looking at is, well, it's gambling addiction. You know, I know in my Twitter bio it says, everything's an addiction. That's my mentality, right? But I'm talking about gambling addiction, but, you know, poor people go to casinos or buy lottery tickets. Rich people, they usually buy stocks. And somewhere in between, you got people who dabble in crypto. So, there's been a push to kind of democratize the whole stock buying experience to allow poor people into that game as well. And, apps like Robinhood and Webull have been pimped by a lot of internet celebrities. Use the link in the description box, but I don't have a link. I don't have an affiliate link to any. I'm not trying to sell you anything today. Okay, but you've probably heard, use the link in the description box and get 2 free stocks on Webull or Robinhood or like whatever app they're pushing today, right? And those apps, they allow people to very easily get into the stock game, but also what's come of this is we have a lot of uneducated users who have access to free trades that can be, right at their fingertips. And if you have social media influencers, you can create these very volatile, large swings in markets. And to start, I'll just talk about the pump and dumps that I've been noticing, and how I'm just observing the behavior of the people who are caught in the pump and dumps. There's something again akin to Stockholm syndrome for those people who are still right now holding GameStop at $50. The hodl people. The pump happened. It's over. And, there was a bit of a social justice and political component tossed in there with this pump. And, it got really big. It felt like Occupy Wall Street. But, I'm not going to wait on this gamma squeeze to come along as long as Christians have been waiting for the second coming of Christ. Okay? I got one life to live, and you do too. So, anyways, to see the ramp up of it, it took, in order to get to the proportions that it did, it took media picking up on the story and making it as big as it got. It wasn't just the people who were initially rallying people to buy GME and AMC stock, and some spread out to some of the others that Robinhood and Webull and the others decided to stop trading on one day. But that's a story explained best by a lot of other people who have done a lot of good work summarizing it all. But what I'll say is, it took more than just Wall Street Bets, the Reddit group, to create this big wave. And now Wall Street Bets has like millions of people now subscribed to that subreddit on Reddit, and it's turned into a completely different beast because of that flocking to the mania of, hey, we could actually beat the big guys, and if we all band together, right? Well, in the wake of that, we've got things spilling over into crypto. That has kind of like petered out, and people might have pulled out, sold off their stocks at a loss. But then they're like, well, what do I do now? What is there somewhere I can go? And they see cryptocurrency, generally on an upward trend these days. And just recently, we had a pump and dump scheme that was done on a crypto known as XRP. Okay, and the way it worked was this group got together and said, "Hey, on this day, we're going to push XRP up to 80." Right? As soon as it hit about 75, the people who initially got this giant group of people together to push it up to 80, they pulled out. They sold off their stuff after they pumped everyone's expectations up, to get it to 80. And so, yeah, it's amazing to see that like people keep falling for the same the same scheme. It's pump and dump. You know, um, if you've heard about it from whatever outlet that you hear about news, if you've heard about it, you probably heard about it too late. Okay, you're probably one or two steps late. Instead of getting in on the rise, if you buy into the pump and dump, you're probably coming in on the fall. As soon as you get in, it's probably going to go down, and you're gonna lose. Um, that's what these schemes do to people. They get their hopes up, and then the second they buy in, they don't even have but a tiny window of opportunity to maybe make a little bit of gain, and before the dump starts. Now, I've also been watching Elon Musk continuously tweet about Doge. And he was joined by Gene Simmons from Kiss and Snoop Dogg and a bunch of other people that have been Doge, Doge, Doge. And Doge is the worthless, capless cryptocurrency that it was made to be a joke. It was invented to be a joke. Okay, and so it was. When I started hearing about this stuff, it was like at 3 cents, and now it's somewhere around 7 cents, and keeps on rising. And to my knowledge, for all of the memes that Elon Musk has been tweeting out about Doge, I don't know that he actually owns any, but there is a possibility, because get this, there are crypto wallets, and you can look this up yourself. There are crypto wallets that have billions of dollars of Doge that they've been collecting since way before you even heard of the existence of Doge, right? They got in at the very beginning, and they've been collecting it little by little, and they've amassed such a collection that just one of them deciding that they want to cash out right now would completely wipe out all of the pumps that Elon Musk's done to Doge. Ain't that some shit, right? Um, All it would take would be one person to decide, you know what, today's the day that I want to be a billionaire. Look it up yourself. Learn how to look up what's in being held in different wallets for each cryptocurrency, and you'll find that there are wallets holding billions of different cryptocurrencies. Doge is one of them. Um, so then, after the whole Doge thing, and during, because he's still kind of doing it, um, Elon Musk has his corporation Tesla take $1.5 billion dollars and buy some Bitcoin, and then do an official SEC filing. So this is the stuff we know that Elon Musk has bought in crypto is Bitcoin, not Doge. We don't know that for a fact that he has any Doge, but we do know that his corporation has Bitcoin. And they said that they're going to start accepting Bitcoin as payment for Teslas, for cars. And of course, that sends Bitcoin up. This was like 2, 3 days ago, just like on a straight upward trajectory. It got somewhere over like 40,000 per Bitcoin, $40,000, and let's see, I can check it right now as I'm speaking. It's around 45,000, and the peak was around 47. But when he did that, when he made that announcement, it was somewhere around 38, 39, right? So all he has to do to spike the price of a crypto is buy a little and make an SEC filing, and then poof, the price itself goes up. Like what he bought went up from 38, being worth 38,000 each, to right now it's at 44.9, right? And I think it will probably even go up from there. That's just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. These are the blah 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 blah. Don't take advice from me. I'm actually telling you, don't get into anything that I'm talking about today, because I'm talking about pump and dumps, right? But just as easily as Elon Musk got into that, he could change his mind. You know, yes, Bitcoin wallets are traceable, and since we've seen the moves, we can tell who moved that much Bitcoin and see which wallet it is, and we can tell which one is his, because that's how crypto works. It's traceable, so there's less fraud, right? But if you look at the GameStop stock, right, and you look at what happened before and after the pump and dump. Before, it was at about $5 per share, and after, it's about 50, and it's holding at 50 for like a week now, right? It's holding there because people who got in and got dumped on, they do not want to let go for a loss. They're hoping that it goes up. They're like, no, I just cannot accept it. And they're still holding the bag. And so, hey, I got one more example for you. Okay, it's happening right now as I speak. It's February 11th. There's a crypto that was around $30, and it recently, over the course of like a week, went up to like 150, right? If you trace back the beginning of this surge that this crypto's had, you can trace it back to one YouTuber making a video predicting that this crypto is going to be worth 50 times what it is worth right now by the end of the year. right? Making fantastic claims about this 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 one currency, right? And this person is Bitboy Crypto here on YouTube, and his video came out on January 24th, and it was about the company Elrond, whose crypto is called eGold, EGLD. And you could look exactly when he put that video out. He got over 100,000 views. Think what percentage of people that watches him went and bought it. How much was he holding before? You don't know. You don't know, right? But is it going to make it to 50 times? I don't know. It could, basically, if Elon Musk tweets about it a couple times, if a couple YouTubers that have 500,000 subscribers talk about it. But in the end, just believe that if they're talking about it, they're going to get theirs before you get yours. Okay, they're already in it if they're talking about it. Don't get pump and dumped. Don't get pump and dumped.